Hi, I'm Kassiem, and I'm a writer from Cape Town, South Africa. And for me, belonging was something I found in the most unexpected place and in the most unexpected way. But the thing that it taught me was sameness in diversity. It taught me that no matter who we are, or where we're from, or what we believe, there is always that commonality between people. And so I'm really excited to have my essay published in this edition of Yellow Arrow Journal, which focuses on Anfractuous, which means things that bend but do not break. In my essay, it's called The Suitcase, and I'll be doing a short read. I have been searching for Sakina all my life, that inner tranquility that is unshakable. But rather than a knowing and acceptance, I have instead been haunted by a restless heart. It is this restlessness that has led me many times to strange lands, to unfamiliar faces, and sometimes to the start of a whole new life where I reinvent myself anew. As if rearranging DNA, I choose the things I hope to keep and discard other things as if I can simply pick them up off the floor and rearrange them yet again. I have since learnt, though, that so much of identity is fluid. I think we invent and reinvent ourselves many times in one lifetime. But there are also some things that, like anchors, bind us to that which we cannot let go of. Belonging is a strange thing, where sameness feels like immunity. Immunity from the criticism of the other, a commonality that is a safety net from whatever lurks beyond it. To leave the herd is to venture alone into the unknown, to risk uncertainty. And as everyone knows, those who wander alone are always the first to get eaten. But sometimes it is necessary to walk alone, even when the darkest places, as I've since discovered, are almost always the places within yourself. At the time, I was 20, and life had offered me an invitation, an all-expenses-paid scholarship and apartment abroad, more than 13,000 kilometers from Cape Town to a small university town in the Netherlands, halfway around the world. But, like all invitations, there is always an unspoken agreement. 1, accept the invite. And 2, when you arrive, no matter what happens, make sure it looks like you're having the time of your life. And I was in for the time of my life. I had never been away from home before, away from my culture and community, a minority group at the very bottom of Africa. Like any minority group, though, questions of belonging always linger. Who are we? What is our history? How do we fit in? And if we fit in, what do we have to give up? More so if, like me, that history includes complicated realities rooted in slavery, oppression, and discrimination. But these were the questions that, at the time, I was convinced I had already answered. I knew exactly who I was. This is, of course, the privilege of youth, where you think you know it all when really you have barely scratched the surface of your own understanding. So I packed my identity in a suitcase, or so I thought. The rest was what I had on my body and what could be seen from my shadow. But I am neither my body nor my shadow. Which brings me to the suitcase.